What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the newest rumors on Johnny Depp on Pirates of the Caribbean 6. So I've really enjoyed making these videos. Obviously, I made a video on Johnny Depp a little while ago talking about, would he return, or his legal battle as well, right? So lots of different stuff going on. And now here we have a potential thing, although I'll get it out of the way now. I really don't think I believe it. But it's saying that Johnny Depp is asking for $50 million to return as Jack Sparrow in Pirates 6. Now, the article that I saw, speculating this, it was the We Got This Covered. Now, I know how awful the site is. I know that most things they just completely make up. Some things turn out to be true, but it's because they guess at pretty much everything. But what I will say is they are not the origin of this leak or of this rumor. There's actually other publications that have said, like, it's them or they know somebody who did it. But it's not actually We Got This Covered that's starting this. So I will say this, that is good news. That makes it a little bit more believable. But the problem is the rumor that this is happening has actually been kicked up before. Okay, the rumor of this actually was started, I think, around like May, June, somewhere in the the early summertime or late spring, talking about this. But the thing with 50 million is there's two problems with it. Number one, it's I believe how much his court case is. So the I guess the running theme is he wants basically that money back, although that doesn't really make sense, right? That he wants literally the amount that he's spending on this court stuff with Amber Heard. He wants that back, but through a movie, like a paycheck, right? So that doesn't necessarily make sense. And also, they're making it seem like, oh, this is such a high amount. I mean, it is. I mean, anybody making $50 million for one movie, obviously, that's quite something. But the thing is, he's actually made far more in past Pirates movies. This would actually be a significant pay reduction. I believe he made somewhere in the realm of 60, 70 million, somewhere in that range for Pirates 4. I want to say he made almost upward of 100 million before in a Pirates movie as well. So he's made more than this. This is actually kind of like a low amount for him, right? So I don't think that's true. And again, like I said in the beginning of the video, I think I would probably just come out right there and say, I mean, we can discuss it. We can talk about, if it's true, which I hope, I hope parts of this, I hope the theme of this is true, but I don't know. The amount seems to kind of be manufactured. You know what I mean? The amount, again, the amount's the exact same amount as the court. The amount is lower than what he's made in Pirates movies. So why would he be asking? And again, because the way the rumor is saying is like, okay, Disney's probably desperate. He is on the offensive, and he's saying, okay, I'll return, I'll save your franchise, but I want $50 million. You know what I mean? It sounds like a demand. That's the best word to say it. It sounds like he's demanding $50 million, so he's not going to return. But again, the problem with that is who demands something lower than what they normally get? You know what I mean? If you made, say you were him, and you made $75 million, let's just say, on the last movie, you're going to walk into this movie and say, I am not returning, and I'm demanding you pay me $50 million. They'd be like, Wait, what? You only want $50 million? Oh, fine, absolutely. You know what I mean? So it doesn't sound right. It really doesn't sound right. In fact, and I've seen people point this out too, the way they're wording it is like that, where he's demanding it. But the thing is, in the same leak, same rumor, they're also saying that he is kind of in control of the situation. So why would somebody in control of the situation, somebody who could win this court battle, would look very, very good to a lot of different people, right? Would kind of be vindicated of all the stuff he's done. Disney would look very bad because they fired this guy who really didn't do anything wrong, or at least didn't do the thing that they fired him for, right? So all of these things, Disney looks bad, Johnny Depp looks good, all of these things, why would he be asking for less? Shouldn't he be asking for more? You know what I mean? And also there has been rumors in the past couple months that have stated even if he does win, even if he is fine, he may just flat out be done with Disney. And in which case, maybe the only thing bringing him back would be maybe a pay raise, right? Maybe you'd actually have to give him more. So again, all of this stuff kind of put together, I want to believe he's large and in charge of the situation, right? I want to believe he knows what he's doing. I want to believe that he's demanding money or he's not going to return, which, by the way, if even a part of that is true, it does mean like Disney wants him. Disney knows they need him for a Pirates 6 and they're willing to put him in it. And he's saying, okay, but look, of all this stuff that happened, I want more money. I mean, if that's the case, that is a sign in the positive direction. That's a sign that, okay, maybe things are going, in a good way. So I think the theme of this, what's the rumor that's being talked about here, I think the theme of it is very solid. I just don't know if the full thing is true. Ultimately, we're still in a wait and see. I made that Johnny Depp court case one a month and a half ago. No, it was around a month ago, and I would say probably like 5-6 weeks since the court wrapped up. We're still waiting. As I said in that video, they could take as long as they want. It could take a couple of days. It could take a couple of weeks. It could actually take a couple of months, but eventually we are going to get a verdict. And so hopefully it goes in Johnny Depp's favor. Hopefully he's fine, and then we can kind of figure out what happens. I'm sure, here's what I will predict, though, because it's Hollywood, and Hollywood, I mainly cover games, and the reason I don't really talk about things like this is I think it's all such a joke, firstly, right? Like millionaires complaining about millionaires, all that kind of stuff. But also, you do end up being in this kind of situation where it's like, in gaming, there are a lot of fake things, a lot of fake leaks, fake rumors, but I mean, nothing compares or competes with Hollywood. I mean, there is just so much, like literally the site, there's so many literal sites that are just pure garbage, pure clickbait, they just make up their stories, that it's tough. But what I will predict to you guys is, if he wins, if the court case comes, saying like next week, they come out and they say he's good, he won, we found all this evidence, whatever, I can assure you there will be many fake stories written that, okay, he's returning to Pirates 6. It'll probably be good to see, like it'll be nice, and I'm sure we'll talk about, if that happens, like I'm sure we'll talk about those articles. It'll be cool, but at the same time, I think they're just going to kind of be following, what I mean? Like, they're just going to be following kind of the wave. It's not going to actually be, like, formally correct. So we do have to be careful, but obviously I'm full on board. The Johnny Depp is in the right train. I really hope that he wins this court case. I don't know why it's taking them so long, but hopefully he wins. Hopefully something happens with Pirates 6. And as always, guys, I'll be here to cover it. So let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think this is a true story? Do you think that he will end up returning to Pirates 6? Let me know. I try to cover Pirates every, 2 or so weeks. I've been doing, I think, a pretty okay job as of late. I want to do more actual Pirates videos, not even just Johnny Depp stuff, but as stuff comes out, we'll definitely be keeping you guys updated, keeping you guys in the know with all this news, and we'll just go from there, okay? So as always, make sure you're subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all in the next video.